What's up, Xbox Central crew? Get ready for a rapid-fire download of everything you need to know, because the gaming world never sleeps and neither do we. We're diving headfirst into the hottest updates, the biggest reveals, and the news that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. From groundbreaking hardware announcements to electrifying game releases, if it's happening in the Xbox universe, we've got it covered. First up, a major player is making waves in the portable gaming arena with a highly anticipated device. Then, we're shifting gears to explore a critically acclaimed indie title that's injecting pure adrenaline into the genre. After that, get ready for a surprise drop from a beloved developer, adding another gem to the indie publishing scene. And finally, a brand new console exclusive is on the horizon, promising to shake things up for Xbox Series X owners. Buckle up, because this is your essential Xbox update. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. The future of portable gaming. Xbox ROG Ally pricing revealed. Microsoft's foray into the handheld gaming market with the ROG Ally and its upgraded Ally X model has generated significant buzz, with a confirmed release date of October 16th. Unveiled at the Summer Game Fest, these devices represent a strategic push by Xbox into the broader Windows gaming ecosystem, aiming to capture a share of the growing portable PC gaming market. However, the absence of official pricing information has left many potential buyers in suspense, especially amidst a broader industry trend of increasing hardware costs. This has sparked considerable discussion and speculation within the gaming community. At Gamescom 2025, amidst announcements for titles like Neo Berlin 2087 and Ghost of Yodai, and the first public demo of Pragmata, representatives from Microsoft and Asus addressed the pricing situation. They explained that further time is needed to thoroughly assess the macroeconomic factors that could influence the final retail price. This cautious approach suggests a desire to avoid missteps in a competitive market, particularly concerning how the devices will be positioned against established players and upcoming competitors. Sean Yen, senior vice president at Asus, attempted to allay concerns by promising more concrete details would be shared in September and October, indicating a phased approach to communication as the launch date draws nearer. While official channels remain tight-lipped, the prominent leaker Bilbilkun has shared unconfirmed pricing details that have set the internet abuzz. According to these reports, the standard ROG Ally could retail for $549.99, with the more advanced Ally X variant priced at $899.99. If accurate, these figures would position Microsoft's handheld consoles at the premium end of the market. This pricing strategy would place them in direct competition not only with devices like the Steam Deck, but also potentially with the yet-to-be-fully revealed Nintendo Switch 2 and Sony's rumored portable PS6. Such a high-end positioning signals Microsoft's ambition to deliver a top-tier portable gaming experience, emphasizing performance and features over affordability. This pricing strategy is unfolding against a backdrop of significant inflationary pressures affecting the entire video game industry. Both Sony and Nintendo have recently adjusted pricing for their current generation consoles and accessories, citing rising production and component costs. Microsoft has also implemented price increases for its traditional Xbox consoles. This trend suggests that the ROG Ally and Ally X may not be immune to these economic realities, making the final price point a critical factor in their market reception. The success of these devices could hinge on whether consumers perceive the premium pricing as justified by the performance and features offered, especially when compared to more budget-friendly alternatives. It's a bold move, but will the price reflect the premium experience? Next, we're diving into a game that's described as pure adrenaline, a visceral ballet of death. I Am Your Beast, a visceral high-octane FPS experience. Prepare for an intense gaming journey with I Am Your Beast, a title that defies expectations and delivers a relentless, high-energy experience. From the moment players are thrust into the shoes of Harding, an ex-agent pulled back into a world of chaos, the game establishes a tone of raw, fast-paced action. Developed by Strange Scaffold, this first-person shooter masterfully blends elements of fast reflexes, strategic environmental interaction, and a unique aesthetic that has critics buzzing. The game's core gameplay loop encourages a fluid, almost dance-like approach to combat, where every action, from kicking an enemy to snatching a weapon midair, contributes to a visceral ballet of death. The visual presentation of I Am Your Beast is as striking as its gameplay. Cutscenes utilize kinetic typography against haunting forest backdrops, creating a minimalist, yet emotionally resonant experience. This stylistic choice focuses attention on the narrative and dialogue, delivered with a weight that transcends the lack of visible character faces. The minimalist approach, combined with a moody, colorful art house presentation, immerses players in Harding's world without relying on conventional cinematic techniques. This unique visual identity sets the game apart, offering a fresh perspective on storytelling within the FPS genre. Complementing the visuals is a soundtrack by RJ Lake that perfectly balances adrenaline-pumping beats with atmospheric undertones. The synthesized score drives the action forward, creating a sense of urgency, while also allowing moments of deep immersion where players can feel more rhythm than player. This auditory landscape is further enhanced by voice lines delivered subtly, lending character and depth to Harding's narrative without the need for extensive on-screen exposition. Harding's voice, described as weary and resolute, paints a vivid picture of the character, allowing players to connect with his internal struggles amidst the external chaos. At its heart, I Am Your Beast is a speedrunner's dream, crafted with a new-school FPS sensibility. Each mission is designed to be short, sharp, and intensely addictive, often lasting mere seconds. This brevity, however, is layered with unlockable challenges, such as headshot-only requirements or specific kill methods using bear traps or throwing knives that demand mastery and precision. The game's ranking system, from C to S, turns each level into a test of perfection, where milliseconds and a single critical shot can mean the difference between mediocrity and excellence. Achieving an S rank is not just a reward, but a testament to a player's skill and efficiency. Despite its many strengths, I Am Your Beast isn't without its minor flaws. The momentum-based gameplay can occasionally be disrupted by rough parkour mechanics and stuttering transitions, which detract from the otherwise seamless flow. Certain climbable areas are limited, further breaking the rhythm. Mission structures, while tight, can also become repetitive, often following a pattern of do X, kill Y, hit the exit. The campaign itself is brief, clocking in at around 2-3 hours, though challenge modes and the pursuit of S ranks can extend this significantly. Some players might find the campaign's brevity leaves them craving more intense action. Additionally, occasional night missions can hinder visibility, impacting the fluidity of gameplay. For those seeking even more from the experience, the free Cold Sweat DLC mode offers a surreal, speed-focused playground with unique mechanics designed for dedicated players. The game's core loop, however, is its strongest asset, turning repetition into an addictive pursuit of perfection. I Am Your Beast is more than just a shooter. It's a performance, a fusion of rhythm, mayhem, and instinct that draws players into a loop of digital violence. While it has a few rough edges, this game is a masterclass in style and speed. Up next, a surprising shadow drop from a developer known for its hit indie title is making waves. Kill the Brickman, indie developer Poncle continues publishing success. Indie game developer Poncle, widely recognized for the runaway success of Vampire Survivors, is expanding its reach beyond game development by actively engaging in publishing new titles. The latest addition to their publishing portfolio is Kill the Brickman, a game that was unexpectedly shadow-dropped during the highly anticipated Xbox Games showcase at Gamescom 2025. This surprise release highlights Poncle's growing influence in the indie game space and its commitment to supporting diverse gaming experiences. Developed by Dunitsor, Kill the Brickman is now available across multiple platforms, including PC, Xbox Series XS, iOS, and Android devices. The game is described as a unique turn-based roguelike bullet builder, a genre-bending concept that centers around the core mechanic of breaking bricks, but with a cosmic twist. It's set in space. Players are tasked with creating their own unique brick-breaking loadouts for each new game. This involves combining various relics, specialized magazines, and different types of ammunition to achieve powerful synergy effects. This innovative approach to gameplay mechanics promises a highly replayable and strategic experience, where player creativity is key to success. The game boasts a diverse range of challenges, featuring over a dozen elite enemies and 10 distinct boss encounters. These bosses are described in a rather unique way, akin to Tetris blocks, but with a sinister, universal ambition and a hunger for destruction. This imaginative design adds a layer of dark humor and personality to the game's adversaries, making each encounter a memorable event. The blend of familiar puzzle game aesthetics with a roguelike structure and a sci-fi setting creates a compelling and original experience that stands out in the crowded indie market. Kill the Brickman marks the second significant publishing effort by Poncle this year. Earlier in 2025, Poncle also shadow-dropped Berserk or Die, developed by Now Games. This consistent release strategy demonstrates Poncle's ambition to become a notable publisher in the indie scene, offering a platform for smaller studios to bring their creative visions to a wider audience. By leveraging the established fanbase and recognition of vampire survivors, Poncle is effectively creating a trusted brand for indie game discovery, making its shadow drops highly anticipated events for fans of innovative gameplay. The game's availability on PC and major mobile platforms, alongside the Xbox Series XS, ensures broad accessibility. The turn-based roguelike nature, combined with the bullet builder mechanic, suggests a gameplay loop that is both thoughtful and action-oriented. Players will need to strategize their loadouts carefully, considering how different components will interact to overcome increasingly difficult waves of enemies and bosses. The emphasis on synergy effects encourages experimentation and rewards players for discovering potent combinations. This depth in customization, coupled with the procedural generation inherent in roguelikes, means that no two playthroughs of Kill the Brickman will be exactly alike. It's a creative spin on familiar genres, pushing the boundaries of what a roguelike can be. Next up, a highly anticipated title is making its debut as an Xbox Series X console exclusive, and it's arriving sooner than you think. Deep Rock Galactic: Survivor arrives as Xbox Series X console exclusive next month. In a significant boost to the Xbox Series X lineup, Deep Rock Galactic: Survivor has been officially announced as a console exclusive, with a release date set for September 17th. This news comes as a welcome development, particularly following the cancellation of another previously announced Xbox exclusive. Developed by Funday Games and published by Ghost Ship Publishing, the game is a spin-off of the immensely popular multiplayer first-person shooter, Deep Rock Galactic. Notably, the original game's development team, Ghost Ship Games, is taking on the role of publisher for this spin-off, signaling a strong internal commitment to the franchise's expansion. The game is designed as a single-player auto-shooter, incorporating robust roguelike and survival elements. Players will find themselves battling relentless hordes of aliens while undertaking mining operations to gather riches. A core aspect of the gameplay involves upgrading gear and unlocking a progressively powerful arsenal of weapons. The auto-shooter mechanic means that while reflexes are still important, the emphasis shifts towards strategic management and crafting the optimal character build to survive the onslaught. This blend of genres offers a fresh take on the Deep Rock Galactic universe, catering to players who enjoy progression and strategic decision-making. Deep Rock Galactic: Survivor has already garnered significant positive attention during its Steam early access period, where it quietly became one of last year's most successful titles. On Steam, it boasts an impressive 87% approval rating from over 18,914 user reviews. While this rating is slightly lower than the original Deep Rock Galactic, a game that has sold over 10 million copies worldwide, it still indicates a high level of quality and player satisfaction. Xbox appears to be ending the year on a strong note, with titles like this, Ninja Gaiden 4, The Outer Worlds 2, and Gears of War Reloaded bolstering its exclusive offerings. Regarding its availability on Microsoft's subscription service, Deep Rock Galactic: Survivor will be accessible via Xbox Game Pass PC and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate from day one. However, subscribers on the Xbox Game Pass Standard and Xbox Game Pass Core tiers will need to purchase the game separately, as will all other Xbox Series X and Series S users. This tiered access strategy for Game Pass subscribers is a key detail for many players planning their gaming purchases. The base price for the game is set at $12.99 for those who need to buy it outright. The gameplay loop involves players fighting for survival against waves of alien creatures as they mine valuable resources. The progression system allows for continuous improvement of weapons and equipment, enabling players to tackle increasingly difficult challenges. The auto-shooter nature ensures that the combat remains dynamic and engaging, while the roguelike elements introduce an element of unpredictability, ensuring high replayability. Players will need to adapt their strategies on the fly, experimenting with different weapon combinations and upgrades to create the most effective builds for survival. This spin-off brings the beloved franchise into a new genre with a solid launch plan. And that wraps up our news for today, but stick around for a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. Alright gamers, that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Microsoft's potential pricing for the ROG Ally handhelds, got an electrifying review of the fast-paced FPS, I Am Your Beast, witnessed a surprise shadowdrop with Kill the Brickman from Poncle, and got the exciting news of Deep Rock Galactic, Survivor launching as an Xbox exclusive next month. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to Xbox Central for all your gaming news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about, and follow us on all our social channels for more behind-the-scenes content and community interaction. We'll see you in the next one.